everyone. Today is a great day because Boss is launching the brand new GX-1 and GX-1B products. It's a multi-effect processors, and joining me today is Gabor Shanta, the European product specialist. Welcome, Gabor.
Thank you. Hi, Adam. Hi, everyone.
Please let us know what we should know about these two cool products.
Yeah, this is the GX1, which on the table, this is for guitar players, and this is the base version, the GX1B, the blue one. And these are the newest multi-effects from Boss, like we've already mentioned.
So is it the successor to the previous generation, or?
Yes, we can say this is a successor of the GT1 and the GT1B, which are discontinued, but you will know that this is much more than the GT1 and the GT1B actually.
Why is it called GX1 then?
Yeah, it's not the GT, the GX, because we started GX series as a brand new lineup back into 2022. And the first model was the GX-100, and within a very short time it became really successful, probably because they're very easy to use it thanks to the color touchscreen, so it has a smart device style interface. And the cool thing in the GX100 is the totally freely combinable FX chain. So you can create your own FX chain up to 15 effects, like, even you can use 5 delays and 4 overdrives within one patch if you want. So that's a very good gives a freedom to the guitar players. And also we are using the air technology and the 32-bit floating point processors in all of the GX family, which means, it's just tech talk, but the result is the great playfield, because we have the lowest latency in the market. It's less than 1 millisecond, the latency for the Boss products, thanks to these technologies. And we wanted to follow this GX lineup. The second model in the family was the GX10, launched 2024. And it's exactly the same like the GX100, just smaller, only 3 pedals on it, and it's very portable. I say it's the portable or pedal board integrated version of the GX100. And now we decided to come out with an entry model in the GX lineup. So it's the same breed like the GX in terms of sound quality, processing power. So it's pretty much similar. It doesn't have a touchscreen, just to keep down the price of the unit, but it's really easy to use. I will show you in a second. So there are 3 foot switches in this unit. Compared to the GT1, it's totally new in many aspects. Like, I already mentioned the air technology, the processing power. This is a metal chassis, but still it's very portable, so it can fit in a guitar gig bag if needed. 3 foot switches, an expression pedal with a toe switch, and it's a very handy feature. If you roll down the expression pedal, it activates the tuner, so you can immediately tune your guitar while you are on mute, which is a really handy feature. And it's really easy to edit the tones with this unit, because you just, these are the effect block buttons. You can see you can use 8 effects simultaneously, plus the noise suppressor and the foot volume, which is also assignable. And it's really easy to edit. Just hold down, for instance, the overdrive button, and it goes to the edit screen of the overdrive. You can navigate on the screen with the arrows, and you can use these 3 knobs to set the settings. So it's really straightforward. And there is one brand new feature, which is called the gear suite. If you push this button, you have presets under each effect categories, and you can save your own settings too. So it can be very handy to create your own delays, you create your own amps, and then you can recall them in any of your user patches. By the way, there are 99 preset patches and 99 user customizable patches in this unit.
So the gear suite is like a Boss version of Scenes.
Yeah, right? Something like that. Yeah.
And the previous version was very famous, that is like very good for traveling. So it was running on batteries. Does it still?
Yeah, it still runs on batteries. And on the top of that, you can power up the GX1 3-way. So you can use either batteries, or you can use an optional PSA adapter or USB. So if you connect to the computer, you can power up from a computer or even from a power bank. So it's perfect for street musicians or buskers, and you can use it anywhere, anytime. That's it's perfect not just for beginners or hobby guitar players, but as the sound quality is really good and it has really smooth footprint and very portable, it can be a backup unit for even semi-pros or pro guitar players too.
So there is much more than actually just for the beginner.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so the basic target audience for this are the beginner guitar and bass players, right?
Yes, exactly. Beginners, hobby players. So what they want. They need ready to use tones. That's why I already mentioned the 99 presets, which you can find anything in these presets, like some basic tones, clean, scrunch, leads, metal tones, but also some crazy stuff. And if that's not enough, you can edit your tones really easily, like I've just showed you. And the good thing, these foot switches are completely assignable, totally freely assignable. And you can assign even 8 different parameters if you want just to this C1, which means if you don't even change patches, you can completely change your tone just with a push of a button like the C1. And over 140 effects inside, over 23 amplifiers inside in the guitar model. So yeah, and if these foot switches are not enough for someone, you can hook up external foot switches or expression pedals. And even thanks to the built-in Bluetooth, you can connect Boss wireless pedals like the FS1WL, and you can change patches from here, or it's totally freely assignable.
So it works with the Boss ecosystem.
Yeah, exactly.
It's perfect.
So I created some tones.
Let's hear them.
Yeah, so I created 8 tones, which will be available on the Boss Tone Exchange website, patch sharing website, and I think you will find the link to it in the description, the video description. And can I show them?
Sure,
Yeah. Okay. So this is the first one. There are a couple of clean tones, and from clean to almost chant. So this is the first nature clean tone. And there's a typical, if Boss or Roland chorus invented by Boss. So this is a stereo chorus effect. And you can assign solo switch and delay to the control. Something like this.
Beautiful.
There's a nice ambient tone with more delays, more reverbs on it. And slow gear. Okay, and this is a kind of pushed clean, so a little bit driven clean sound. You can add the tremolo. Something like that. Or a crunch. it went with the solo switch and analog delay. Okay, so this is more like a Marshall kind of tone. Yeah, and this is a typical rock tone. And finally, we can tune down the guitar to drop D to show a kind of, you know, more heavy stuff.
That's a very cool feature with the two.
Yeah. So something like this. And again, solo.
So you can play metal with Telecaster as well.
Yeah, actually with Telecaster you can play anything. So this is really cool. And you know, if that's not enough, there is an editor for computer, Mac and PC, but also there is a mobile app which you can use. So it's really cool, not just for editing the tones, but as the main audience for this one are beginners or guys who hobbyists and want to enjoy playing or want to practice. There's a dedicated thing in this editor which called the session player. Let me tune back my guitar to normal tuning, and then I show you a really cool feature. Actually, in the session player, and hopefully you will see it on the screen because we mirror it for the video. So I switched to the session player, and then you can copy paste YouTube URLs to here, and you can assign markers in the timeline, and you can assign your favorite tones.
So it will switch on time for it.
Yeah, so you just play back a video, and then it switch automatically to your preferred tone. So let me try to show you. So basically,
that's perfect.
Yeah.
So you don't need anything for training, just plug and play.
Just plug and play and enjoy playing music. So basically, that's the GX1.
Okay, so everyone, thank you very much for watching. Thank you, Gabor, for coming to show us these wonderful new products. You can find them on our website very soon. Take care.
Bye, guys.